Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the DC Multiverse Batman Figures Holiday Editions. Now, as we can see, these figures are showcased in your standard McFarlane window box packaging with the gold label stickers on the top left. So with the boxes out of the way, let's go ahead and crack these figures open and let them breathe.
Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at these new holiday Batman figures. These are just ridiculous and fun, and that's why I love toys. This thing is utterly gaudy and ridiculous, and I love it for that. Now I know a lot of holiday figures aren't for everyone, totally understand, but I love having holiday, decorations and things along. When it comes to that certain time of the year, I can put out all my holiday nerdy stuff. That's why I dig things like this. Now, this is pretty much just a reuse of parts from a previous Batman that we've actually seen before in the past, just with a completely different deco. And of course, looks like a new head sculpt, which is works perfectly for this. So overall, I think this is really cool. I did not pick up that first winter Batman figure, just didn't really care for the design. But seeing it in these colors is just really cool. First of all, I love the head sculpt with the Batman cowl. You see the ear poking out through the actual Santa hat. And I love the texture sculpted on the Santa hat itself. Looks really, really nice. But then those crazy beaded eyes, the white beard, I think all of that look really good. The fuzziness of the coat looks great. All that sculpted detail from the first figure. Again, this was mostly just from another figure, so he's still very tactical with the knee pads, and you got the black boots and things like that. It looks really cool, man. I don't know, I dig it. I love the back of the coat here, again with the white at the bottom. Looks really, really nice. I love the gold bat logo on the chest there. So if I can kind of get this out the way so you can really see that bat logo in there. He's got the gold shoulder pads, the gold bat gauntlets. I still think looks really cool. And you got the belt buckle like a Santa belt. Then the gold pouches and things like that, but only some of them are gold. So, it's ridiculous. It even has the white gloves. I don't know. I think this stuff is a lot of fun. Again, it's not for everybody. And for me, this is just like a Christmas decoration. I love Christmas time and getting to put this kind of stuff out, like those Star Wars holiday figures that I think are really cool. So I do dig it for that reason. Now, this figure here is pretty much exactly the same, just done in blue. So you got, again, same awesome sculpt. Got, instead of the different paint apps you hear, instead of the red, it's blue. I do love that a lot. Again, still everything exactly the same, just done in different colors. So if we hold them side by side, again, you'll see the differences here, where this one is mostly red with gold accents. This one is blue with silver accents. So, I mean, if you want to have it as like maybe a Father Frost or Christmas Frost type of Santa, something like that, Winter Santa, whatever you want, Winter Santa Batman, however you want to call it, or if you want to have it as a Hanukkah Batman, you can do that as well. I think that works out great. You also notice that the cowls are actually different, where this one is actually blue with a black face, and this one is all black. And you got even a little blue on the nose right there, so I think that works out really cool. So I do love that. And the funny thing is, I've actually been wanting to do a blue Santa suit for the holidays for the longest time. And now I'm kind of thinking I kind of want to do a Santa Batman like this in blue. So this gives me very heavy cosplay ideas. Again, same figure, especially with the same one we've seen from that winter Batman that's came out before, just done in these really wacky holiday colors. And again, I love them so much for that. Now, as far as accessories go, we do, of course, get those standard McFarlane stands. Very simple. It would have been cool if these were in color, you know, one in red, one in blue. I think that would have been a lot better, maybe even in white, to make it look like he's standing in snow or something. I think that would have been pretty awesome. But we also get these back bases that you see here. It says Batman in red and green, and then this one is done in the two-tone blue. That is because we do get two backdrops, I guess backgrounds, that kind of look like comic book covers here. You see, they're the exact same cover, with the bats, and he's like a bat sleigh kind of thing going on. Just different colors with, again, the red and the gold, the blue and the silver, look really cool. They're kind of the same thing on the back and the front, but these are meant to hold up these little display pieces. So you got a little stand right here, and you can slide these in there like that. Works out pretty good, and you can stand the thing right there as a backdrop, and then put your figure in front of it like that. So pretty cool. I mean, just a little bonus add-in, you know what I mean? Again, this is something I would use for a holiday display. I don't know if I'd actually display these all year round. I do have my own nerdy holiday collection of things I like to put out every year. So, you know, pretty cool, nothing crazy. But for the last accessories, we actually do get gift bags, or Santa's bag of goodies, Bat Santa's bag of, what do you call them, Bat Santa? I guess that's the way to call it, right? But this thing is pretty cool. I really love the texture of it. Looks really, really nice. You got some gold presents at the top right there, because Bruce Wayne does not hold back when it comes to gift giving, apparently. And the thing is that these things are pretty heavy. I thought they were going to be pretty light, hollow plastic, and I'm sure they're a little hollow, but they are a sturdy piece, almost like a hard vinyl or something. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's a really good quality. So we have the red one for that Santa, but we got a blue one with silver presents, or maybe platinum presents, I don't know, for the other figure. And yeah, these are pretty cool. He can't actually hold these. I kind of wish he did. I kind of wish it had a handle to maybe carry these around. These are meant to just kind of like plop on the floor next to the figure. So that's a little disappointing. I guess you could just put the whole bag like under a tree or something like that. I think that's kind of cool, but still a lot of fun. Nothing crazy with this guy that you get here, but again, just makes for a really fun display. So now let's break down the articulation here. So the head is on a ball joint, it does roll around a bit. It's going to get hindered by the beard hitting that collar. It's going to get hindered by that collar overall. So you can get a lot of decent motion, nothing crazy. The beard will kind of go over the collar if you want to turn the head a little more, see what I'm saying? But it still works okay. Arms can go full 360. These shoulder pads are on separate pieces attached to the coat here. You go up and out to the side. We got rotation at the shoulder. We do get a butterfly joint in there. That's pretty decent. Rotation at the bicep. We got double jointed elbows. Rotation at the wrist there, as well as a bit of a hinge at the wrist, but with the cuff it's kind of hindered a tiny bit. Right here at the waist, we do get a ball peg, it feels like, and then one in the upper chest here. This coat tends to be a fairly pliable type of material, so it doesn't get in the way too much. So you can kind of roll it around a little bit, left and right, crunches back and forth, a decent amount, left, right. You know, again, it's not going to be all that good dynamic because of the coat, but it works okay for what it is. I mean, I don't know how much of an action pose you want this guy. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't really know. So it is, again, it is hindered because of the coat. If you were to cut this thing off, I'm sure you could do more. I don't see anywhere where it could unpeg. It all feels glued. So again, if you wanted to remove it to have more articulation, you absolutely could. Hip joints can kick up and forward that far, back all that much. You got a little bit, seems to be a, no pull down hip, but we got the splits all the way out that far. Rotation in the upper thigh. We got double jointed knees, that are very tight. Bends a little past 90. Nothing at the boot, but the ankles go up, down, a very nice ankle rocker, and then we do get toe articulation. So overall, again, these are not gonna be for everyone. They're goofy, just ridiculously colorful. Again, I think they're mostly meant for your holiday display. They're not really meant to maybe be all year round, but you can do that if you just love Batman enough. You just want really fun toys. They're not for everybody, not the most articulated. I do wish they had more accessories, but for me, they are definitely a must get.
So there it is, guys, my review of the Holiday Edition Batman figures from McFarlane. Now, overall, the figures themselves are just really fun to look at. That's really why I got these things. Again, I use these more for holiday decorations when it comes to that time of the year, and I think they work perfectly for that. Now, the figures are itself, again, they're just repaints. The articulation can be hindered when it comes to things like the long coat, the collar, and the big beard, and things like that. So you're not going to get anything too crazy dynamic. I also kind of wish we got more accessories, like maybe candy cane batarangs or something like that. I think that would have been really cool. But I do love the displays, the back displays with those card backs that almost look like comic books. I think those are a lot of fun, and also really like the bag of goodies that we get with both figures. Those are really awesome. I just wish it came with a little couple more things that would have been made these things even better, but still, again, I know they're not going to be for everyone. They're not even honestly all that great of action figures, but I'm a sucker for things like this. These are those special things I like to pull out at the end of every year for the holidays, and I think if you're into that, you would absolutely love these for your collection. So be excellent to each other, and stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.